Hello everybody.
Hey everyone!
We're going to bring you a slightly different video today because not only are we going to highlight some of the points of our 3,000 mile road trip, not only are we going to give you our first ever Q&A session, but we want to give a most heartfelt, sincere thank you because we just hit a small but significant milestone for our channel by having just surpassed 100 plus subscribers.
Woo woo! 100! If you have friends who haven't subscribed to our channel, now is the time. We're up and coming.
We are up and coming. We're rising stars. I'll also point out that we have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. So if you go to our channel on YouTube, you'll see the links. If you hit the links, it takes you right there and you can start following us because we will let you know what we're doing and when we've posted a new vlog. And I ain't calling anybody out because I don't have your names, but our Facebook page has over 160 members. But we only have 100 subscribers on YouTube.
It doesn't make sense, people.
So somebody needs to go venture into the world of YouTube. Thank you for the 100 plus people who have hit that subscribe button.
Thank you so much. Tell all your friends.
That really keeps us going, and we'll continue to keep going as long as we can. And now,
time for the Q&A.
Time for the Q&A.
Here we go. One of the biggest questions we get, where did we come up with this crazy idea to leave everything basically and start traveling? And I think it boils down to we were just tired of the grind. We just got sick of it, honestly. So Terry always used to turn on YouTube and watch all these great travel vloggers, didn't you?
Yeah. We kind of got lost in the adventure, Endless Adventure, Eric and Allison, or Kara and Nate, Patty Doyle, Christian LeBlanc. I mean, we just really got addicted to watching what they did. We found out about their stories and how they got started, although much younger. The idea was if it was a passion and something we thought we could do, you know, why not give it a try? I mean, the most you can do is try and see what happens.
That's actually why we've stayed in the United States, is we thought since we're total newbies, we don't really, you know, I mean, we didn't really know what we were doing. We just stuck around the US and decided to do the East Coast until we can figure out what the COVID situation is, and in international, to figure out what the COVID situation is overseas, so that maybe one day we can get there.
We've been going for over 10 weeks. We started uploading 10 weeks ago, but we were already recording and trying to get material ready prior to that first initial upload. So now almost 4 months on the road and 16 videos. So I'm going to use that as a segue to the first question we had, which is what's the most positive new thing you've learned since doing all this? I give it to you.
Positive?
Yeah, well, yeah. I know you got a lot of negatives. Let's focus on the positive.
Well, obviously learning new skills is a positive thing that I've literally learned. So filming and editing have been new things that I've learned. Is that where you're going?
I wasn't going anywhere with that. I didn't even ask the question. I re-asked the question to you. So.
Oh, okay.
So that's a good one.
Yeah.
I would say learning to be adaptable and adjustable to the situation. Because when we started, I had it scheduled. Man, we were 3-4 days here shooting, pick up, go, edit, upload. And I mean, we were in Miami, which was our 4th destination before we even had gotten our first vlog up. And we were 4 destinations into it. I've learned how to slow down and try to relax a little bit, which segues into our road trip. We took off from Massachusetts. We got to our first destination after driving 8 hours, and I thought we were checked in, and then Krista goes, "Hey, Niagara Falls is just 40 minutes away." And I was like, "Do you want to go tomorrow?" "No, we're checking out tomorrow." She wants to go right now.
We were just so close to Niagara Falls. I said, we have to go. And I said, I'm going whether you're going or not.
She did say that.
And he decided to go, and it was great. They do this great light show at night. So the falls were all lit up, and I thought it was gorgeous.
It was a sight to see. I was surprised how many people were still there at night.
Yeah. It's open 24 hours, and it was free.
Yeah, and it is free. But the best views might be from the Canadian side.
True.
So, because you're kind of getting at this angle, so you really need to be over there in Canada to get the good views.
Yeah.
But
that was good.
I'm glad that we did it, because it's a natural wonder. I would have never seen it before. I don't know when I'll be in that area again.
Right.
If you get the opportunity to see something we're seeing, do it.
So getting back to the Q&A, we have a very popular question, which was our favorite food destination? And I'll let you answer first.
I feel like I need to give 2 answers because my most memorable meal, sadly, we didn't film it. We were in New York for 2 weeks. We had filmed for days. We knew we had a ton of footage, and it was at the end. And so we went down toward Little Italy in New York, randomly for lunch. We're walking down the street. We passed this restaurant. This little guy sitting there, got a cigar, white hair, white shirt, just cool. Looking so Italian. And we walked about 10 paces past, and Crystal said, "You want to go back there?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And we went in. You could tell it was a family-ran restaurant. It was beautiful. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the name, but I'm going to get you the name, and I'm going to flash it on the screen, and then I'm going to put the link down below, because it was right there on the main street of Little Italy, and it was great food, good service, great atmosphere. So all around, good stuff. But we didn't film it. But we do have a picture of Crystal and the big platter that she got.
Oh yeah, the antipasti.
And that's going to pop up probably right about now. But as far as food reviews that we did, the first thing that pops to my mind, because it was one of the more recent, was the baked haddock that we reviewed at the Fisherman's Wharf Inn in Booth Bay, Maine. I don't know, it was just a light fish, had a great sauce on top. It's on a bed of spinach leaves, I believe, and then a bed of risotto, which apparently is very big up there. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know. Risotto was everywhere in Maine. Well, in Booth Bay Harbor, Maine, anyway.
Booth Bay Harbor, yeah.
That was the thing. So
I would have to give it to that as my most on-camera best food review.
Yeah.
But now, the food queen. What?
Well, if you guys have kept up with our vlogs and you saw our New York NYC food review vlog, I think you can probably already guess which my favorite is. It's Grimaldi's. Grimaldi's has been my favorite restaurant for the past 12 years. You just can't beat their pizza. Oh, and I didn't say it in the review, but if you go to Grimaldi's, just get the pepperoni. Pepperoni and cheese, that's it. When they add the vegetables and anything else, it's kind of like not as good in my opinion.
It's a little greasy, I think.
It gets a little soggy.
Yeah.
So the best way is just a plain pepperoni pizza and your little Caesar salad. You can't go wrong. So back to the road trip. We're up in Wisconsin. And I'm like thinking to myself, okay, we're in Wisconsin. We have got to try cheese. Well, about, I don't know, 10 miles down the road, I see a billboard that says Mouse House Cheese House. And I guess it rang a bell with Terry or something, because then he's like, well, how far is this place? And I knew right then, I was like, oh, he's gonna take me, I think. So of course I'm Googling really quickly. It was only 13 miles away.
Yeah.
So
it was right, it's right off the interstate, so.
Yeah, so he agreed to actually stop and smell the cheese.
It was an impressive cheese shop. I never saw that many flavors of cheese in my life.
They had really unusual flavors.
Yeah, almost any concoction you can think of. But you bought a couple. What'd you get?
Well, I bought a Colby Jack and a green chili cheese.
Green chili cheese.
Kind of thing.
And then I thought you bought something else. I thought it was a third
fudge.
piece.
Well, we just bought fudge.
They did have about a dozen varieties of homemade fudge, which is very rich.
Yeah.
But it was very good. But they had a lot of other souvenirs. They had a deli right also inside where you can get fresh made sandwiches if you wanted something like that. So, and I think there was even a little bit of local wine and beer selections inside there as well.
I do remember that.
We'll try to put that link below and mark it. So if you're ever going through Wisconsin, this is a place worth stopping, taking a few minutes to relax and pick up some Wisconsin cheese.
Yeah, Mouse House Cheese House.
Something that's come up quite a bit is, have you faced any big challenges, or what's been the most difficult transition from leaving the 9 to 5, as they call it, to just taking off and doing something completely different? Like, what have you run into? So let me let you take that one.
Oh, I think we can both agree that it's been a little bit of a challenge learning to work together. So for both of us to go from such individualistic careers to transitioning into something completely new, it's been a little bit challenging, to say the least. Is that how you feel, or am I way off base?
No, you are completely correct.
And this is what happens. He keeps his mouth shut and I stay happy.
That's where the compromises come in.
We realize we can't each just dominate and control, which is usually me. But we've really learned to listen to each other and understand where we're coming from so that we can get the projects done and have fun doing it.
We had a lot of our friends that would be texting us and supporting us and saying, well, I'm so jealous of what you guys are doing. And then I realized, like, man, they don't see what's going on behind the scenes. It's getting tense. Fortunately, I think successfully, we've still been able to maintain, take it easy, figure out what's frustrating us, get back, talk it out, and make a new plan. And just realizing you can keep readjusting that plan over and over and over again until Crystal's happy. That's the important thing.
Yeah. Until we're happy.
Until we're happy.
Anyway, we still love each other. We're still married. We still have fun. Yeah. It's all good.
If I remember, we were going through the Dakotas. Well,
yep, North Dakota.
The North Dakota, not the Dakotas. And somewhere along the way, she's looking on her phone and she says, hey, why don't we go see the world's biggest buffalo?
Hi, everybody. We're here in North Dakota, the frontier town.
Jamestown.
Wait, how do North Dakotan cowboys talk? Because they don't talk like that.
I have no idea. I've never been here.
Well, we're actually here to see the world's largest buffalo. So let's go see if we can find him. So we're driving through North Dakota. All of a sudden, we just see this huge canyon and this thing that says Painted Canyon, and we pass the exit because we were like, oh, I don't know, we didn't know what it was.
Didn't know what it was.
So we passed it, saw all these great colorful peaks. It was beautiful, a huge canyon, and I said, that's it, we're turning around. So we went up, turned around, and came back, and we're so glad we did. So we got to see the buffalo super close up.
Yeah, they're right over there. Just like right at the sidewalk of the national park. No fencing. You just have to know not to approach them.
They're just roaming free.
Yeah.
So, and then the canyon is gorgeous. So we're really glad we stopped here. Thanks, North Dakota.
Yeah. We talked about our biggest challenge earlier, but let's talk about the biggest lesson learned when trying to be videographers or travelers. So I'll take the first hit on my part because I was in charge of booking hotels and keeping us on budget and all that kind of stuff. And early on, I got a little too eager, went to a big discount website and booked a hotel for 4 nights in Savannah.
6 nights.
6 nights.
We only stayed 4.
Okay. We didn't say the whole time. I didn't do thorough research on the place. I thought it would be fine, and as soon as we pulled up, we kind of knew it wasn't going to be fine. And again, I went through a discounted website, so there was no refund. So if we walked away, we would have lost about $500+. So, you know, we kind of roughed it out and kept our eyes, one eye open.
Yeah, pretty much slept with one eye open out there.
Yeah, it wasn't the historic part of Savannah.
No.
It's the different part
It was
of
a
Savannah.
different part of Savannah.
Don't be too quick to start booking on those discounted websites. Watch out for those. And then you've got to learn.
I've got a big one. And Terry has gotten a little upset a couple times. I've forgotten to hit the record button. I mean, I'm holding the camera, the lights are great, the background's perfect, Terry's just rattling off this fantastic performance.
The most in-depth historical knowledge known to man.
And then I say, oh, I forgot to hit the record button.
Hit the record button. Lost forever, gone.
He's got to do it again.
Yeah.
That's all. Take 2. I mean...
Yeah. And make sure if you hit the button, it's video, not photo.
Oh, that's been done too.
Because again, that gives you nothing.
Yeah.
Gives you nothing.
Live and learn. The whole reason for this 3,000-mile road trip is because we were coming to see my parents. And my parents live on the Oregon coast. And you've probably noticed this awesome sign behind us. And if you didn't know, my parents are our #1 fans. Well, I know Terry's parents are too, but when we arrived, they had this sign. They had hats made. This says, Crystal and Terry, find us on YouTube. They had business cards. It's been a really fun experience to be actually here with not only family but fans. It's been a lot of fun, and our Oregon vlog is coming up next week.
That perfectly leads us into the last question, which is, what's the future for this channel? And do you have an answer for that?
I think Terry needs to answer first because I don't know what his answer is.
My original plan, my original dream was by fall we were going international, and we were going to be gone for 6 to 9 months international, definite. You know, just like everybody I've watched on the YouTube vlogs all this time, which I realize most of those guys are either domestic or stuck where they are because of COVID. They're not traveling that much either. So it's really going to be wait and see, sadly. That's what I think. What do you think?
I agree. I think unfortunately it's gonna be a wait and see game to see if borders open up. We know that some borders are open, but that doesn't mean that once you get there, you can travel freely, or that it's safe to travel at all.
Or there won't be a lockdown when you get there.
Exactly.
Restricting your travel.
That's sort of the hesitancy that we have, is not knowing what to expect once we're there, and wondering if we're going to get stuck somewhere when we are there. So we're just not sure. I think you'll just have to keep watching and see what happens, see how this all unfolds.
Hello, everybody. Tell them hello.
You do it.
Okay.
Again.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Look at this.
So we went up, turned around, and came back, and we're so glad we did.
Illegal U-turn.
That'll be cut out of our vlog.